Hi guys, today the people at AO.com have asked me to review the Generation Future Capsule Quick Capsule Cleaning Hoover. Here's the hoover itself. It's quite sleek, quite modern. It's not too heavy. I wouldn't say it was lightweight, but it's definitely one of the easier ones that I've ever used, and it's quite good. There's no cables, no cords, as you can see, so you can take it up and downstairs, inside, outside, as and where needed. This is your charger base. It just simply plugs in. There are instructions to tell you to make sure everything is switched off before you put it on to charge. And there is a light here which goes green when you have got the hoover itself on the charger base. I will show you afterwards, but obviously I'm going to use it. You have storage space on the back for the attachments. You get a small dusting brush, this extender, and the crevice cleaner. They do just unpop in and out, so you don't have to worry that you're going to lose any of the attachments. The hoover itself is actually quite, if you sort of knock it or it's not balanced properly, it does tend to fall quite easily, which I find is a bit of a concern when I've got two small children and two small dogs. But apart from that, it's pretty good. It is stable when it's on the base though, so it's only really when it's in use. Everything is really clearly marked as well, so you just push in and it will do the handheld for you. The handheld itself is pretty heavy. If you were going to use it overhead, I can imagine it might get a bit weighty and a bit sort of tiresome on your arms with the use of it. Really big button here for the on and off, which is really good. This little handle here, if you pull, you can see at the other end, opens up the easy empty bin function, so you can empty everything out of the machine. As you can see, I have used the machine previously, but it just flips closed again and that's all done. In here is your filter. If you do want to clean the filter, the easiest way to do it is just to pop the button at the top, which is just a simple press button and it levers open. This piece then is your filter, which as you can see, it's so simple to do. You know, pop them in, pop them out, get them cleaned, and that's all done. Now the rest of the machine, like I said, I do find it's quite lightweight compared to some of the other machines that I've previously used before. It's really easy to put the handheld back in. All you simply do, slot the machine in, and when you go to press the top, you will hear a rather loud click. The machine itself on the top has only two buttons, so if you press the first button and the green light comes on, that actually means that the brushes are engaged, so you can use it on your carpeted floor or anywhere that you've got sort of rugs, mats, etc. You press the button again and press this button, the brushes aren't engaged, so you can use it more for laminates, kitchens, lino. I find that one's really good for lino, and like I said, with the brushes on, that one is really good for the carpeted areas. It's not actually too noisy as far as vacuums go. I am able to vacuum with this one and still hear my children, which is always nice. You can still hear the phone, you can still hear the door going. But I've also found that whilst I've been using it, it's really effective with animal hair. And being that I have two, like I said, two small dogs, it's always handy to know that it will pick up all the animal hair that I need it to. So I'm going to show you. So that's actually the setting that was set for laminate, which is just the suction and not actually the brushes. So engage the brushes and then press the button again and go again. Should also note that when I'm hoovering, like I said, because we do have animals, I like to use carpet deodorizers, which is what I've sprinkled on the floor over here. So I wanted to see how effective and show how effective the handheld is. I'm going to use the crevice device, which, like I said, just slots in like so, and then so as you can see, the handheld is really good and really effective by itself. The main hoover then, once you've got the handheld back in, like I said, I'm doing this all one-handed, so you can imagine how easy it'll be if you're using it two-handed. So it does pick up really well as well, and then when you're done, all you simply do is lift the machine, place it into the charger, and as you can see, the green light comes on, so you know you're charging. And then you can leave it there. It does advise that if you find that it diminishes, you can leave it to charge for 24 hours or as and when it's needed. There's no need to unplug the charger, and you can just, it's a nice way to store the hoover afterwards. Thank you very much.